Hello guys, good afternoon. It's September 26 here in Korea. It's about 7 p.m. I've been saying August, but it's actually September here. Even this morning I said August, but it's actually September 26 here in Korea. We have a 2-liter Sonata, 2220 Sonata. It's a white one. As you can see, this is the DRL. Do you see it? I just really wanted to show you what it looks like at night. It looks pretty bright. Some mosquitoes. Looks pretty bright and looks like this shape right here. And as you can see, it kind of illuminates differently. As you can see, it's got quad headlamp here. It looks very similar to Tucson. This outer two is actually for the headlamp, and inside two is for the high beam. And actually there's no fog lamp here. As you can see, chrome grills here, but it's hard to see. There's a radar sensor in the middle. Chrome cascading grille in the middle, okay, and hood on the center, and chrome strip runs all the way to the back. There's some kids riding bicycles here, and I really wanted to show you the back because everybody, I think lots of people don't like it, but looks pretty good. Let me just turn on the turn signal and show you what it looks like. The gauge cluster looks pretty nice, right? That's actually turn signal. It's a BERV type. So this is actually combination tail lamp. It's got turn signal there, and this bar actually carries all the way to the center on the each side. So I think it looks a little different from Honda Civic, especially if you see it from this angle. It's a little bit different. So guys, let me know what you guys think about the tail lamp when you guys see it at night, okay? Some reflectors, that's for the backup and license plate, okay? So let me also show you the trunk. You actually have to press the trunk here, and the size seems to be pretty good, but it's at night. So if you want to see what it looks like, please refer to my day review. So no spare tire, just giving a fix-a-flat with the some tools. But like I said, it will differ by countries. They will give you spare tires depending on the market. Okay, so it's got some spoilers on the back, fins on the top. Okay, so let me just turn off this signal and turn on the which one is it? Trying to look for the lights. Nope. Yeah, that one. Okay, so we have the camel two-tone interior. I like this one. There's 4 different colors you can choose, but this one looks pretty good. Soft touching material here, although it's a manual, but you can get some sunshade for the side, so that's very nice touch. Soft touching material. The window is not automatic, but goes almost down. 2-stage heated seats, some storage area below, mat pockets, and seats are very comfortable. Although I'm 6'2", there's some headroom left, and it's pretty nice back here. I like it. It's cushy. Air vents for the rear, and 1 USB charging port, and some cup holders. It's really good to have a cushy armrest and a ski through. Okay, and let me see, where's that switch at? Okay, it's got more sunshade back there as well. Okay. Pretty nice. Some speakers back here. Looks really nice back here. Okay, so, and this is for the lazy people like me. It's actually called the walk-in device. And this one, Hyundai is really calling this comfy seats. Okay, so that's actually, they're saying it's really comfortable position. They're calling it like zero gravity position or something like that. Okay, so it looks pretty good. All right. Yeah. So what we have here is pretty nice as well. Soft touching material, soft touching material, soft touching material. Up to this line. Whatever is below is hard plastic, but you know, it's understandable. We also have for this new Sonata, we also have this small window right here, and see, the front ones are automatic. Looks pretty good. 12.3 gauge cluster and 10.25-inch infotainment screens. You can lower the illumination. This is one, and this is max. Let me just show you without the, yeah. One, max. Okay, so you have 5 different modes: sport, you know, comfort, eco, smart. But actually there's only 3 different themes because, you know, smart and custom use the same as a comfort. So yeah. And what would I want to show you? Yeah, to the right there's also 10.25-inch. It supports Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can also alter this so that it changes like this. Outside temperature is about 25.7 Celsius. I don't know, that's what's in Fahrenheit. Okay, and let me just show you. Oh, you can have the map, you know, in big size like this, or you can have it like this. And there's so much features. Please refer to our daily Ask Anything about the Sonata for the features, because we showed you lots of features. There's also DMB. I'm not sure if you know these. It's Korean broadcasting type. Oh, they're talking about. Yeah. So don't want to be talking about politics. And I just wanted to show you a few things. It kind of sucks because it does not understand Korean, but if you change it to Korean, how do we do that? Oh, general. Okay. Go to language. Okay. Okay. I'll just tell it to.
네, 말씀하세요.
바람 세게 해줘.
5단계 바람 세기로 설정합니다.
See, right now it just changed the fan speed to number 5. I'll just say it again.
네, 말씀하세요.
바람 세게 내려줘.
2단계 바람 세기로 설정합니다.
See, right now it just did. And below there's also climate control system. Although it has auto, you can still choose among high, medium, low, even on the you know, designated temperature. That's pretty good. Heated seats. What else? 12-volt charging, 2 USB charging ports, wireless charging pad, of course. If you do forget to take your phone like this, it will tell you. Yeah. Oh. And it will tell you, but that was in Korean, but let's change it to English, okay? So, all right, below we also have lots of high gloss materials, but it seems to be holding up pretty nicely. I mean, this guy ran about 1400 14,000 kilometers, but it's holding up pretty nicely. It's a press car, so everybody drives it like crazy, but it's holding up pretty nicely. It's got parking, reverse, neutral, drive. So it's very simple to drive, and it yields lots of room. So, you know, some people hate it, but you know, I don't think it's a deal breaker. Parking sensors, you can turn it off when it gets too crazy. Surround view monitors. Let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, you can change the view as well. So you can brightness, contrast, okay? So that kind of deal. But I like the normal one the best. There's also auto hold and park assist. You can park the parallel or you know, forward, backward, everything. Yeah, and then also should I just show you? I think I showed you the parking itself thing, so please refer to the night review for that one. Okay, so could be storage area here. It's pretty good. Over here too. Okay, so how long it's been? It's been like 12 minutes, and let me just show you it parking itself for people who just looking at the night review. Okay, so we're gonna lock the car. Okay, we're gonna start the car. Okay, and let's say you parked your car at the mall, but somebody parked really close to you, right? Then you can just take out your Sonata like this. And if somebody suddenly steps in, Sonata will stop for you. So it's a pretty nice feature. I really like it. I'm not sure how Hyundai put it in Sonata, you know. This is not like their top spec model either, right? So, and that's what the LED, what you call it, lamp on the top as well. That's what the oh great, backup lamp looks like. So stop Sonata, and you can also turn off your engine. And we'll just put the side brake on, and now everything is off. Good. So we're gonna go for a drive in the new Sonata, okay? And that's what the intro looks like. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna drive, but we have some people exiting there, so let's give them some time. Okay. So. Okay, now let's go drive the car. So the headlamp system, I really like it. It's a full LED system, and you know, it's a very bright system, as you can see. I really like it. Hyundai makes a good headlamp nowadays. You know, this is pretty good. This is pretty dark area, and you know, it's pretty good. I'll just pay now. Wow, I've been coming to this park quite often now. Okay, so where you go? So, like I said, headlamp is really good, and the gate cluster and infotainment screen, as usual, it's very nicely designed, and it's very simple to use. You know, you got most control for the you know, climate controls are made of dials and stuff like that right here. Some of them, you know, Hyundai's moving to touch sensitive buttons on the side as well, but you know, it looks quite okay. And but I wish, you know, Hyundai keeps it with the you know, physical dials and buttons, because that's easier. As you can see, the visibility is quite alright. It's got big windows around, and the I wish the you know, the side mirrors were a little bit bigger, but you know, that would just affect also efficiency and the noise level as well. So it's pretty good for the sedan. The steering wheel, you know, I don't know if you call this 5-spoke, but the new steering wheel is, it's pretty okay. You know, it's got that media control, your voice control on the left, phone control on the left, and cruise control and adaptive things on the right. As you can see, it's showing you lots of tire pressure, your driving mode, oh wow, your trip computer, and that's for the ADAS, that's compass. And you cannot adjust it other than you know, having to go to other drive modes. Okay, so it's very simple to use. Yeah, the infotainment system responds very nicely, and you know, it's got also a head-up display. I don't know if you can see it. You'll probably see it pretty soon. So the gear, there's no you know, gear selector, so you kind of actually, at first, you kind of like your right hand will lost where to go, but pretty soon you get used to it, and you know, it's actually a pretty safe system to use. If you, while driving, you know, if you accidentally press P or something like that, see right now even it will not go into the P, so it's pretty smart system. It knows what it's doing, and it's a 4-cylinder gasoline engine. It quite struggles a bit when it reaches the high RPM, but you know, it's pretty okay. And I'm really not the fan of the RPM gauge going counterclockwise. Let me just show you. I don't want to see. Okay, it goes this way, not the clockwise. I'm not really a fan of that. Okay, so what else? We showed you the voice recognition, you know, lock, unlock. Pretty nice system. So surround view camera, it's really crisp. I really like the Hyundai's these kind of camera systems and so forth. There's auto hold, and we'll show you momentarily, but when the lead car departs, it will let you know. So when you're testing and stuff, you're not supposed to text while you drive, but when you're just, you know, doing your stuff, if the lead car goes, it will tell you, come on driver, you have to drive now. Okay, so let me turn on the radio.
분명히 따로
It's a system from the boss. Hyundai says it's the first time Hyundai's getting a system from boss, so it sounds pretty good, but it's not really premium one, but it sounds pretty good for the medium size sedan. Okay, so I forgot to show you the lead car departure warning. Okay, so next time if the countryman departs, I will not follow him and show you what it does. Okay, so this guy actually has the adaptive cruise control that works with navigation. So if you're driving, you know, let's say over the speed limit with the cruise control, you're not supposed to, but if there's a camera detector, then it will notice it and slow it down to the speed limit. So okay, so the green light's up, the countryman's leaving, I'm not driving, and it says lead car is driving away. So that's pretty good. And we also have a, you know, blind spot monitor check on both sides. You know, they kind of introduce it with premium sedans such as Kia K900 and Genesis G90 with this kind of system, but you know, it's kind of amazing. You know, Hyundai and Kia is just rolling it down to Sonata and K7 and Optima as well. So it's very nice system. You know, it's really easy. Kind of, you know, not so great at night, but still you can see what's coming. So, okay. So, you see it? The green button, green handle button. This will actually handle itself. We're gonna go into the expressway pretty soon, and I'll show you how it works. Okay. So right now, I'm gonna turn on the cruise control. Okay. It says cruise control condition not met. Okay. When is it good time? Okay, maybe. So right now we have turned the adaptive cruise control and set it to, you know, legal speed. I'm not sure what it is over here. And right now, you know, I have my hands off. The guy is steering itself, Sonata 2.0. And I don't even have to, you know, drive myself. But still, I noticed that when there's, you know, not clearly marked lanes, it will kind of, you know, get confused and freak out. So you always have to be ready. This is only a driving aid, so you know, so this is only helping you to drive better, not drive itself. So, but Hyundai really makes a good system. As you can see, I set the speed above the speed limit, but it's keeping a safe distance with the car in front. Let's slow down. And so, very nice. It's also saying, right now it's saying 80 kilometers speed limit, and this car, it will slow down. Even if the Countryman didn't. Okay, so that's very nice system. It will, you know, stop you getting from a bunch of tickets as well. So it's a very nice system. It's also got air cleaning mode, so you can stay fresh, you know, driving like this. It depends if the road stays very stable and straight. The Sonata will not ask you to put your hand back on the handle, but if there's a lot of corners, and it will say beep beep, you know, get your hands on the back, get your hands on the wheel. So, but this seems to be very nice. So actually, I'm reviewing, but you know, Sonata is driving itself. We also have paddle shifters behind here, so it's pretty good. So let's put the car into sports mode. You know, it drives pretty okay. It's very stable, and I like the Purity P0s on this car. It's pretty nice. But one thing I'm not really a fan of, another thing, is that there's a lot of tire noise coming from below. I wish Hyundai fixed that. So, you know, gauge cluster, RPM going this way, and the noise coming from below. Other than that, I mean, I really like this car. And we also have a Sonata Hybrid coming next Monday, so we'll show you how that guy drives during the day and night. So how is this 6-speed? Well, it's got less gears nowadays. You know, lots of cars have 8-speed, so it feels a little bit less smooth than the system, but nonetheless, it's doing its job pretty nicely. And the engine kind of screams a lot near the red line, but that's all the engines do that. So it's pretty good. Red, you know. My favorite one is the comfort one. So I like the white. I'm not really a fan of the red one. So I mean, even at high speed, feels pretty stable. So what about the suspension? Well, I would say it's tuned for comfort, definitely, but it's not mushy, you know. It will be a little bit harsh time to time, but that's what young people like. So this definitely seems like Hyundai is aiming to appeal to younger people. Like a K7 Cadenza was 3-liter, especially felt like it was tuned for the more older people. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go right back to the Seoul again because, you know, I want to go back home. All right, so it's full acceleration. So I mean, this is not near the sports car. It doesn't feel like a Stinger or anything like that. But so I don't want to bother too many people here. Okay, so generally, I mean, many people ask me, you know, because this car only makes about this 2-liter multi-pore injection gasoline system only makes about 160 horsepower, and many people say, no, it only got 160, and to be honest, you know, it feels okay for commuting. You know, it's tuned for efficiency, so I understand why Hyundai is making like this, but you know, I'm still waiting for the turbo 1.6-liter turbo, which Hyundai calls it Sensuous. That model produces about 180 horsepower with better efficiency. So, but that car costs a little bit more. But I have driven the hybrid 2-liter GDI system with the 38 kilowatt motor. That guy felt really nice to drive. So if I have to choose between this 2-liter MPI and hybrid, I would definitely choose hybrid, but that guy costs more. So, but it's got the efficiency covered. It will, I think it says 20.1 kilometers per liter. That's, I forgot. It's a little bit close to like 50 something. I'll leave it in the as the subtitle. So would I buy this car? Yes, but not 2-liter. I would buy hybrid and definitely have to drive the turbo guy, because you know I never had a chance to do so. And if they ever make a N9 and stuff like that, I would be very interested too. Luckily, you guys in the US, you'll be getting this car with 2.5-liter gasoline engine, so that would make it a little bit better for you guys. But if they do ever make like an N9 that has like 2.5-liter turbo or actual N with the, you know, turbocharged 2-liter or something like that, that would be great. I would love to drive those, and you know, if they feel really good, I mean, you know, that would be another something I would like to buy. So. Okay, let me show you adaptive cruise control right now. Speed limit is about 80 kilometers per hour in this area, and we also already show this car is slowing down to 80 because right there we have a camera detector right there. You see it right there, and the Sonata is driving for me, so it's okay. And what happens when you pass the camera detector? I don't know how this is legal, but it's gonna speed up again to 95. So that was just for demonstration purposes. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so yeah, so feels pretty good. I like the tires. The handling is pretty good, and this electric steering system feels pretty nice. I mean, it feels easy to drive on the parking lots and slow speed. And when you're driving like this fast, it becomes very stable and heavy. So it's something very nice system to do. Let's get back. So what have I not told you? Who would need to buy this car? Well, young people who needs to commute, who doesn't want to spend extra money on hybrid system or turbocharged gasoline engine. This car would be pretty good. Head-up display works beautifully. You see it right there, pretty good. So nice system. So like I said, if is there anything that I want Hyundai to fix, it's going counterclockwise, and tire noise. A little bit better isolation would make this car even good for long distance traveling, but because it's got lots of noise coming in, I would not drive myself long distance with this car. But other than that, it's very comfortable, quite efficient, fuel efficient. Very lovely car. Lovely interior and lovely features, lovely ADAS driving system, supporting system. So it's very nice. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this car to young people, and who needs big second row seats and comfortable first row seats, and who does not like to drive yourself. I'm just kidding. For your own safety, always keep your hands on the steering wheel. Okay, so. Alright guys, this has been our another night drive. Maybe this is our third one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as for our update, we're gonna have Sonata Hybrid coming to our office next Monday. So we're gonna review that car on Tuesday and also do another night drive on that. So we'll tell you how it drives differently, and it's got the solar roof on the top again as well. So look forward to saying hello to you guys again. So yeah, so I'm gonna go home and have dinner. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and then please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Okay guys, so good night, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.